Another day, another struggle to survive. Welcome back to Kenshi, everyone. We are, as always, gaming by Gaslight, and when we last left off, we were making our way back home, and a single act of kindness, as I adjust my microphone here, which I should have done before I started recording. A single act of kindness has effectively guaranteed that we are now at war with the Holy Nation. Little unfortunate, but, you know, life goes on. We've also discovered Bad Teeth, which I'm assuming is also a Holy Nation town, and thus we should probably bypass it. At least for the time being. Ender still has his goggles on, right? Yeah. His image, however, does not appear to show them. You know what, let's not worry about that for now. Let's slow down time and just kind of... We'll make our way along... Actually, has it always not shown it? I assume the answer to that question is yes. It has always not shown his fancy goggles. But in any case, yeah, we're making our way back home. We've toughened up a little bit. And there's Bad Teeth. A bit of a strange name for a town, but who am I to judge? While we're at it, we might as well... Oh, sweet baby Jeebus. Alright, everyone, into the river. They can't attack us there. I was gonna say, hey, we should totally do a bit of prospecting. Okay. Good for you, I guess. They're just gonna follow us down the river, I suppose. I guess it's not a bad opportunity for us to increase our own skills, depending on whether they really actively follow us or not. We'll see. But yeah, I would like to do some prospecting. You know, actually, if we just swim all the way across this big river, it would actually be kind of funny to set up a base right here. Because then we'd literally be looking opposite of the Holy Nation. But is that really a fight we want to pick right now, especially when there is... Oh. No, that's just background over there, I was going to say. Maybe there's a third patrol, but... Yeah, let's slowly make our way back to shore. I think we have, for the moment at least... Yeah, we've temporarily lost them. Everyone stay together, please. We do probably want to get out of the water when we can. Alright. And I just kind of want to follow the river down. Yeah. A free 1,000 ducat bounty for theft and assault. Ender has no more bounty. You have a bounty. It looks like our these bounties never go away. I thought there was a counter or a timer counting them down, but apparently I might have been mistaken. Oh well. I am not I'm not interested in paying these bounties off. And so I won't. And I'm not really even looking to get the Holy Nation off my back at this point. I really just want to move on with my life. Much like Ender does. We don't really want much to do with the Holy Nation. But actually, yeah, while we're here, let's maybe pause a moment and do a bit of prospecting. Since the idea of building our own home out here is increasingly something that Ender wants to do. Okay, I mean, lots of fertility and water. No stone, unfortunately. Well, there is some stone over there. Iron, copper. Yeah, not too much of that. I think we'll want to make sure we have at least one, maybe two iron veins. And one, maybe two copper veins, because I think we need both resources in order to produce our own stuff. So we'll want to keep an eye on all this as we make our way back home. But I suppose... Well, as we enter the border zone, I guess that's good. We're on the border between Shek and Holy Nation territory. This scent, it reminds me of her. I'm assuming that's her or Hamut talking. And that is all he had to say about that, apparently. You know what, actually, was that Hamut? It was. Okay. Our crops! Somebody do something! Alright, cool. But anyway, yeah, let's just focus on making our way home for now, and I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so, as we've been making our way down here, we have discovered a Dust Bandit camp, and there's also this unknown tower. Now, Ender and company have no way of knowing that tower is there, but we do know that Dust Bandits are still running afoot. And injured though we may be, I have no doubt that we can take these vile fiends on. And with that in mind, let's perhaps, take a look and start our timer again so that we, are there. Just wait till I get my hands on your necks, slavers. Yes. You talk a tough game, Hemut, and you have so far proven that you are more than willing to throw down. Okay, well. Let us begin the festivities here. And by festivities, I mean the murderizing of these remaining Dust Bandits. So common now. Ender figured that he would be done with these fools after having dispatched the Dust King, and yet here we are. They remain, they continue troubling innocents. They have been pushed farther and farther into the river valleys from which they originated from. They're not venturing out as much, save to attack the, I guess, the foolish, the unwary. Travelers seeking to maybe avoid paying Holy Nation taxes, or maybe they just don't want to deal with the Holy Nation at all, taking these back roads through the mountains. Smugglers, really. Criminals fighting other criminals. Or perhaps the desperate. That latter group Ender feels particularly, I guess he feels a particular duty to protect, as it were. Also, let's grab some arrows here. Yes, we are definitely starting to run low here. Any more bowmen lying around? Just a regular Dust Bandit. But I assume there's a couple of bowmen. Though I don't think I'm going to go to too much trouble to really go... Oh my god, that guy's legs are horribly massacred. I'm probably going to mostly buy our own arrows, but if we can nab a couple here... or here and there, I'm not going to complain. Who would, really? Well, I guess there's some people who would, but I would not. Ooh, this guy is bleeding blue. Oh, because he's a Shek. And Shek apparently have blue blood. That is interesting. Actually, it occurs to me, we could just have, we could just rest here for the night. The possibility. However, after taking out these Dust Bandits, and they're in their dying throes, seeking mercy, they tell the company about this tower, and that there might be something of interest for them. Ender's not sure if they're telling the truth, or if they are simply looking for... well, a small mercy. Ender leaves the survivors alone and decides to make a quick pit stop into the mountains to figure out exactly what it is that's up here. Could it be another Dust King? He wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them, for that matter. To be as unoriginal as the Galactic Empire and just building a Death Star 2 and then a Star Killer base, that's what it was. Totally unoriginal ideas here. You know. But then again, I guess that's what fascists, authoritarians, these sorts of people do. They just keep falling back on the same old ideas again and again and again. Well, not that I guess Dust Bandits would be fascists. I would suspect they'd be more... Would you describe criminals as being anarchist? I would say authoritarian at least, because organized bands... Are you serious? Alright, bro, if you wanna pick a fight... let's have Rain pick this guy up. We'll loot him of his blade. And then we'll just carry him off with us. He's worth a pretty penny. And we could always use a few more pennies. And yeah, we don't want him dying out on us before we can turn his bounty in. This is far more remote. And Ender is having a bit of a bad feeling about this. Should something go wrong, they are a great distance away from any help. Then again, given everything that they have went through in the last few days, a few simple humans should be no big deal. But then again, we've fought that before, haven't we? Okay, so what is this? Black Dragon Ninjas. Okay, Tower of Ninjas. There are 19 ninjas in here. They have better stats than Dust Bandits. So, I am not entirely sure what to make of this. And apparently I had Ender go ahead alone without any backup. My gut says that perhaps these are not people we want to take on right now. Not in our current state. But we know they exist now. That might be enough. We'll keep an eye on things here. Maybe do a little bit of, oh yeah, unlike the Dust Bandits, these guys have turrets on their towers. And it's my understanding that the higher turrets are, they get damage and accuracy bonuses. So, yeah. Probably not a good idea to take them on right now. Not unless we've got a bit of a death wish, and I can assure you I do not. So let us cut straight south into this flat area. Well, maybe we'll go for the way station, and then make our way back down to Squin. Because what I really want to do right now is just do a little bit of reconnaissance for potential... Actually, hang on a second. Let's stop here. Potential base locations. Let's see. Not much water or fertility up here. So, yeah. Wasn't really expecting any different, but, you know, you never really know, do you? Not until you try. And what are you guys doing? Please follow Ender. There we go. Alright. And I guess with that in mind, let's fast forward into our... Fast forward until... That's the word I was trying to get out of my mouth. Until our friends discover something exciting. Okay, and we cut back in to find our heroes dealing with yet another band of Dust Bandits. I am seeing some iron on these hills right up here. So, that is not bad. And let the fighting commence. Ooh. We'll get a few more arrows for our trouble here, which is always good. A couple more bounties, perhaps, as well. Time will tell. Our archers are making short work of these vagabonds, which is, of course, always pleasant. I would kind of like it if you guys folk... There we go. Hamut coming in here to take out these archers before they can cause too much trouble. I don't know why I'm assuming that the archers are going to cause a lot of trouble. There's also some kind of ruined settlement up on that hill over yonder, so we should probably take a look at that as well. And it looks like we're just cleaning up here. Alright, while they're doing that, let's get a bit of a look here, see if there's... Yeah, there's a couple of guys worth a few ducats. A few ducats of cats. I don't know if I'm going to bother picking up anyone who is under 1,000 in value. Let's have Parg grab a few more bolts off of these guys before I forget they exist, which I definitely will do if I am left to my own devices. Alright. You also have some arrows. Good, good, good. Got caught stealing, huh? There we go. And, you know what, I'm not gonna worry too much beyond that. Let's see. You've got a bit of a bounty on your head, so I will grab you. And let's see, who else? Who else shall go back to Squin with us? Definitely don't want to take everyone, because that's just too much of a hassle, really. Oh, you're a bowman. I'll have Hobbs loot you. There was another guy where if... oh, geez, Hobbs is actually out of arrows entirely, so maybe I should be paying a bit more attention. I'll have him trade with Parg. Get that taken care of. Get him a few arrows. Might as well just buy some when we get home. How's Green doing? Green is also running a little low. Definitely going to be time to resupply when we get back. Alright, there's probably more bounties to be had here, but I honestly can't be bothered, so I won't. And loot this guy. Yoink. Alright, so let's go to this tiny settlement. I don't think we've been here before. It's on our map, but I don't recall actually exploring this place. Though it wouldn't be the first time we've done something to that general effect, would it? Alright, so as Ender and company approach, they spot signs of life within the outpost, or at least this abandoned settlement. It seems that there is someone living here. And that someone is the Dust Raiders. Alright. And actually, some of them have a bit of a bounty on their heads as well. Interesting. Okay, well, they're hungry. There's a bunch of empty rum bottles. And a couple of bounties. Interesting. And some more bowmen, which is useful, because we do need some money there. Alright. There is apparently 36 raiders in this camp. That is a lot of raiders. That also means we are probably going to require a little bit of finesse in order to take them down. Let's have a quick look at their stats. I mean, yeah, stat-wise, they're kind of tough. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go back to that Dust Bandit camp that we just wiped out, if I can find it again. In fact, it is already gone from the face of the surf. So let's go to this camp instead, and we will attempt to rest. Well, we'll wipe out whoever is in that camp, and then we'll rest until nightfall, and then we'll sneak back in and do a little sneaking to even the numbers. It seems Ender's company aren't the only ones after Dust Raiders today. The feuding Dust Bandit factions might end up proving far more valuable than initially anticipated. Alright, so another band has showed up. Now we have the Dust Hunters, who I guess, well, they helped us out a little bit here. They took out at least one guy here. We shall see, I suppose, if they come after us. They are actually sort of circling into our general direction. I kind of wonder how close all these different faction bases are. Because we've got the tiny settlement here. You don't suppose anyone moved into the ruined holy... Oh yeah, there it is. Dust Reavers. Okay, so the Dust Raiders are here. The Dust Reavers... Raiders, Reavers. Now, where would the last group be, I wonder? So we didn't run into anyone on our way down here. So where would the Dust Hunters be hiding? There was a part of me that figured maybe in this fallen tower, but it apparently belongs to no faction. So, alright, night has fallen. Let's gather everyone together. Alright, so the Dust Hunters are going that-a-way. Interesting. Everyone is about healed up to perfection, or at least, you know, they're healed as good as it's likely to get, given the circumstances. I think what we'll do is we'll slip on over here. Then we'll send our master assassins to take out some of the guards. Again, I think we could probably take them all in a fair fight, but no sense risking it, right? Oh wait, everyone's already stealthed, so yeah, you guys wait here. This guy has apparently is just dead. Okay, good for him. And we're looking specifically for Gru. I guess we could just take him out, but that does sound kind of boring compared to the possibility of just attacking all of them. Alright. It's going to be a bit risky here, slipping past this light source here, because as far as I know, you can't just turn those off. Alright. If we can get back into the... Whoa, 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 Hobbs. Where are you going? If we can get back into the dark... Yeah, there you go. You're in the dark. Hobbs, you also sliver and slunk in here. There training going on in here? They seem to be training. Okay. That is useful to know. Let's have Parg go in and knock this guy on the head. Just funk. And unlike the Dust Bandits themselves, the OGs, they do not seem to be... These guys don't seem to put as much effort into defending their territory. There's no watchman posted out. Oh, who spotted us? This guy right here who has apparently fallen into the ground. And this guy right here who has also fallen into the ground. Okay. Well, that... Alright, that puts a bit of a thing into my plans here. Okay, well, you know what? Let's, Alright, new plan. No more stealth. Everyone just, well, except for you guys. You guys can remain stealthed, if you please. Alright, let's, first things first, steal his bow. And just chuck his stuff into his inventory. I'm not gonna bother stealing it. It's not worth it. Yeah. Give him his heart. This is all, yeah, it's all shoddy grade stuff. Not worth our time keeping. Alright. Would it be possible for our guys to slink in here? These guys aren't actually attacking right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just have these free over here and we'll take him out. Oh, well, actually. Excuse me, fellas. Oh, that's green. Oh, Gaslight, you silly man. Okay, this guy is dead. This guy is also dead. You will be dead. Okay, well, that worked out. That actually worked out pretty well. And Ender, if you don't mind just taking this guy's arrows and his weapons, just in case he wakes up before we are done with these guys. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you guys just wait over here, patch yourselves up. Or actually, yeah, stay sneaked a little bit. I don't want to necessarily get caught just yet. This guy is slightly injured. We'll send Bursilm over here to try popping him on the head. And Hobbs, meanwhile, will drag this guy out of here. There we go. Yeah, and then we can just kind of take him out when... Yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff. The idea is knock them out, drag them over here, fight them. Honestly, Parg could probably just, oh dear. Bursilm, if you don't mind getting out of there. And Parg, if you can, pop this guy on the head before... Bunk. There he goes. He's also not worth anything, so, you know, we're not going to worry too terribly much about him. Alright, so again, the idea is we just drop these guys over here. Oh, and Bursilm, you should probably go back into sneaky, stealthy mode. Dead, dying. It's all the same to me in the end. Alright. Yeah, put him down. Parg, you put him down. Hobbs, when you get into position, you put him down. And then eventually they'll wake up and we will kill them all. Hobbs. Over here, please. Okay, good stuff. How are the numbers looking right now, anyway? 29 to our... let's see. 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 15 people. So, pretty straightforward. Pretty easy stuff. Actually, in retrospect, maybe it's over here that we should have everyone. Because there's no one in this... Oh, wait, that's actually not true. There is a couple of people in this base. Or room thing. Alright, let's send our ninjas in here. Let us, are you worth anything? You've got a bit of a price on your head, but it's not, terribly great. And clunk. God, I love stealth. Alright, we'll just get rid of his weapon and this stuff right here. There we go. Make our lives easy. Of course, I wonder, are these guys gonna actually wake up, or will they just play dead once the knockout wears out? Guess we'll see. Oh, nope, they are in fact getting up. Aren't you carrying? Yeah, you are carrying someone. Drop him down. Unconscious. Oh yeah, you see, playing dead. However, I think I can force him up. There we go. Then we'll just attack him. Beautifully done. Alright. Meat sack, ball sack. What are you doing? Alright, yeah, see, we're just chopping them up. Okay, and again, victory. Pretty straightforward. You know what? I am going to unstealth these guys. Just inconvenient, because they don't automatically attack. Alright, let's actually slink into the barracks and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, there are a couple of guys. Alright, knock him out. And Shunk. Harg, you get in here. Wait for him to get a little closer. Okay, Hobbs has been spotted. And there's a dust boss. He's worth a bit of money. Okay, everyone into play here. Okay. Well, that actually, you know what? That was good enough. We knocked a couple of guys out. Make sure no one is in stealth mode anymore, because we want to be in total control of what's going on. As... Ah, there's Gru right there. He's tough, but he's gonna go down. Yeah. Alright. Actually, that ended up proving to be considerably easier than I was expecting. Yeah, and we've already taken them all out. Good stuff. I don't like the look of this, he says. Hurgle, you're just standing there. Let's have a look-see. Wow, he's actually got a Model Mark II ring saber. And a Mark I desert saber. Not bad. Actually, could upgrade, there you go. Oh, outside of trading range. There we go. Mark I saber. Got a Mark I saber here. What quality is this? Standard grade. I'll take that with us. Although, yeah, I'm not gonna go too overboard with this. Also, what are you equipped with, Hurgle? Just a ninja blade. Alright. So, Gru the Meat Sack. That is an interesting choice of name. Alright, so we've got some guys bleeding, a little bit injured here. Bit of stuff lying around, actually. So why don't we take some of it, at least the things that may be of use to us. Alright, good stuff. And again, much, much easier than I was expecting it was going to be. And we'll have our sneak thieves work on their lockpicking here. And yeah, I'll keep everyone around here just so we don't get too crazy. Alright, nothing in the weapon cabinets. Nothing in the... Oh, there is a bit of hashish in here. Alright, so it's not all bad. In fact, there is a nice amount of loot for us to acquire. Oh yeah, there we go. What do you mean got caught oh, someone woke up. Oh right, and some of these guys are also worth bounties as well. Playing dead, wounded. A dust boss over here. Kang's not carrying anyone, is he? He is not, so I'll have Kang grab this guy. Did you guys stop? They did in fact stop, but that's because we've actually already unlocked these. We're making quite good progress, in my personal opinion. Alright, steal a bit of that. Well, is it really stealing if we're taking from criminals? I guess it is, but You know, semantics. Semantics. Taking out yet another band of Dust Raiders proves to be, as always, both lucrative and satisfying. The Dust Raiders and their leader, Gru the Meat Sack, are no more. Better still, the cowardly thief is all too happy to reveal what he knows about the location of the other Dust factions. Soon the Wastelands will not have to fear these criminals. One down, 2 more to go.